gosh, I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but, it was about negotiating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the things, my dad passed away when I was 17. It was my senior year of high school. Um, and one of the things that has always he gave me a lot of life lessons that I use to this day. And, I wish I could talk more things through with him, but I am able to hear his voice, in my head, not in like a crazy way, but just like, okay, this is what my dad would tell me. And so he would negotiate like everything. And this man was just somebody that was like lucky. And he would win. He would call up when they do those, like, radio station contests, and he would win most of the time. So I remember one time we got this, like, I don't know, lifetime there was, like, a year's supply or something of, like, Shasta soda. And our family, we ate really healthy growing up, um, and so, like, we really didn't have soda in the house. So then it was like, "Oh, mom can't say anything because we have, like, cases of soda." So that was kinda funny. But my dad, like, he taught me how to negotiate. And so, um, I've negotiated every car I've bought. I've negotiated my jobs, including federal ones, which people don't think you can do, and you can. Um, and so I don't remember exactly what I said in that article because I think it's been a few years, but some general principles that I try to help coach people with. Um, if you are, especially, now with the pandemic, a lot of times people are working short staffed and you're probably doing the job of one or more other people besides yourself. Start keeping track of those things. Keep a little, Word document or spreadsheet, Google Doc or something. Throughout the year, you can start today and just start, you can think back of like, what have I done in the last year or last 6 months or whatever time period. Um, that's not just my normal job responsibilities, but the things that I've really stepped up, whether it's being on a committee, whether it's, volunteering for overtime, changing your shift, being a team leader, going to charge nurse training, whatever that is like extra. Start keeping a log, and it's great when you can put little dates in there, but it doesn't have to be exact. Um, if you've gotten further education, especially related to your specialty, add that on. Make yourself like a little brag list. Back to like nurses don't really like to hype themselves up. And even with their promotions, a lot of times nurses don't necessarily do that self eval. They'll just let their boss write it or just whatever you did put last year, whatever. But this is your time to kind of bring those things forward. Um, and, most things are negotiable. When if you're already in a job, and depending on where you work, there may be some constraints, but it doesn't hurt to ask. And when you ask and you're somebody that's a value add because and maybe you're not even doing things extra. Maybe you're just showing up to work every day and your coworkers are not. I have 100% attendance. I have 80% attendance, whatever. Um, I've only had one call out in the last 6 months. Um, Focus on those things. Those are your negotiating points. And then, learn about your system and see what is the things that you can ask for. Sometimes you can ask, for more pay. Maybe you can ask for more vacation time. Maybe you want a promotion, like as far as the role. Maybe you want to be the actual charge nurse or whatever. Um, but yeah, you start with having the things that you're doing, and it's not just doing the bare minimum. Um, that's not going to get you a raise or promotion.
So this is like a generalization